Hey everyone, it's Rochelle and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm creating a very springy, glowy makeup look. I say glowy because I do not use a ton of powder to create this look. I want to keep the skin very nice and fresh. And I want to add a pop of color on the eyes. Now today I'm going to be teaming up with Loreal Paris, you guys, to bring you this video. So I'm going to be using a lot of L'Oreal's newest products to achieve this look. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please continue to watch. Alright, so I'm going to go in with some primer. Now I already applied my moisturizer. I always do my moisturizer before I do my primer and my foundation, especially when you want to do a glowy look. You want to make sure your face is nicely moisturized. I mean, with any look, you want to make sure your face is nicely moisturized. So now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Lock Illuminating Primer. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face, and it's just going to smooth out my face and add some glow to my skin. Oh, I love how that feels. Now I always use a primer before I apply my foundation. I find that the primer is just going to lock my foundation into place. It's going to keep everything nice and locked and set so my foundation won't be budging all over the place. And I love this primer because it gives my skin a really nice luminous glow, and especially for spring summer, I love when my foundation comes off a little bit more on the glowy side. So I absolutely love how this primer looks on my skin, and it just makes my skin look nice and healthy and luminous. And I really like applying primer under my eyes just to smooth my under eye out because I have like the tiniest little wrinkles, and I love when my under eyes look really smooth. So this primer is perfect if you want your foundation to have a really nice glowy finish. Then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade Classic Tan. The foundation is perfect for normal and dry skin as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my face. The coverage on the foundation is medium, but it is definitely buildable. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with my damp sponge and blend that foundation into my skin. I'm really loving how the foundation looks on my skin. It gives me a really nice glow, and the coverage, I'm really feeling the coverage. So this foundation, it's not a full coverage foundation. It's medium, but it's definitely buildable, but I feel like I don't need to add another layer to it at all. I'm really loving the coverage. And it's very lightweight on the skin. Just want to make sure I apply it on my neck as well so everything looks nicely blended. Now I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and I'm going to use this to highlight. So I'm just going to apply this under my eyes. It is about a couple shades lighter than my skin tone. I like to go a couple shades lighter, especially when I'm highlighting. And I'm just going to apply that down my nose as well. And of course I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender sponge and blend that out. Now I'm really loving how my foundation and my concealer is looking right now, but I have to set this, you guys, because if I don't, my under eyes will crease. Okay, so I have to set this, but I don't want to use a lot of powder on my face today because I want to keep my skin looking nice and glowy. So I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. So it's just a translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to use this only in the areas that I need it the most, so the under eyes and a little bit in my forehead and my nose area, because those are the areas that will tend to get shiny. I mean, I want to look glowy but not greasy, so I'm gonna have to apply the powder in the areas that I need it the most. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with my brush and knock off any excess powder, and I'm just going to apply that in the center of my forehead, down my nose. Okay, so I love the fact that this powder is very fine and smooth, and it feels really lightweight on the skin, so it doesn't feel heavy or cakey at all. And because I want to keep my skin glowy, I'm not going to apply a lot of the powder. I'm just going to apply it in the areas that I feel like I need it the most. And this area, I tend to get a little oily hair, so I apply some right there as well. I'm just going to go back in with my blender sponge just to make sure there's no creasing up before I apply the powder. Just press that in. Okay guys, so that's the only place I'm going to apply the powder. These are the areas that I want to keep matte. Now I'm going to go ahead and carve out my cheekbones. So I'm going to do a little contour, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder. And this is a foundation powder. but it's a few shades darker than my skin tone. So I'm just gonna use this to do my contour today. I'm just applying that in the hollows of my cheeks. Now you guys know I love to glow, so I'm gonna add a little highlight to the highest point of my cheekbones. And I'm gonna take the new L'Oreal Infallible Galaxy Stick, and it's basically a illuminating stick. It has multi-purposes as well, so you can use it on your eyelids, and you can also use it pretty much anywhere on your face. I'm just applying it on the highest points of my cheekbones, just like so. And we're obviously gonna blend that out. I'm just applying a peach tone blush to my cheeks just to add a little color. So my base is pretty much completed, so I'm just gonna move on to the eyes. Okay guys, so sometimes as my transition shade, I like to use my bronzers or foundation powders that are darker than my skin tone. So I'm gonna go back into the same powder, and I'm just going to pop that into the crease. This is something I do on days when I don't really want to wear eyeshadow, but I still want to have a little bit of color in my crease. I'll just use my bronzer. And it just adds a really nice transition. Okay, so I'm not gonna add any eyeshadows to my eyelid. I'm just gonna add a pop of blue on my bottom lash line. And I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Eye Pencil. And this one is in the shade Cobalt Blue. And I'm just gonna line my waterline first. And of course I have to make that ugly face whenever I apply my eyeliner. And I'm gonna run this along my bottom lash line as well. I love how pigmented this eye pencil is, you guys. I'm literally just going back over on top just to make the blue more intense. Now I'm gonna take L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Ice Latte. It's a really nice highlight shade. And I'm just going to apply that at the inner corner of my eyes just to brighten. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to mascara, and for this look, you guys, I'm actually gonna be rocking my natural lashes today. I know, you guys never see me rock my natural lashes with a look, but I'm gonna make the most out of my lashes today. So I'm gonna use the new L'Oreal False Lash Fiber Mascara. It has two wands, so on one side you have the actual little fibers which add volumes and length to your lashes. So I'm gonna apply the first coat without the fiber first. And because I have very tiny lashes, you guys, I'm gonna apply quite a bit of mascara to my lashes, probably 2 or 3 coats. Now I'm gonna go in with the fiber one, and you can see the little fibers on the mascara one actually. Now we're gonna move on to the lips. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss, and this one is in the shade Bare Attractions. So it's a really nice pinky nude. I really love this shade on my lips, and I think it works really well with this eye look. Now just to ensure that my makeup lasts all day long, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray, and I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this look is really easy to achieve, and all the products I use from L'Oreal will be listed in the description bar down below, so you can go ahead and check out L'Oreal. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.